Hey, we're going to be looking at XLI. This is another index fund created by SPDR. Uh, XLI is the industrial sector. So this is going to include, and I'll even just pull it up for us. So we have, I believe this is Boeing, Caterpillar, General Electric, Raytheon, UPS. Not too familiar with the other ones, but we kind of get the idea here. So industrials, it looks like since the last time we looked, it's been trending downwards. Uh, Not that that's a bad thing. It looks like again, now that we're zooming in on just the 2 year chart, um, overall it's in the uptrend. So that's what the purple lines mean. So it's long term. And if we zoom out, it's been in a long term uptrend since 2019. There's been times where it's gone below, and most recently there's been times where it's gone above. And so if we zoom back in, so now it's back within, not sure what I did here. Okay, so that's better. Um, you can see it's actually pulled back into that uptrend uh, marker, still on the upper end of it, but within that bracket, within the purple lines. It's getting close to what we do consider to be a buy point at 96. So I'm just going to update this off on the right here. Just update the chart for us. And I'm going to notate long-term uptrend. And yeah, so that's not much to update there. But it is near that buy point, so we could even mark this one as green. I think the only thing to kind of think about with this one is that is this one going to continue to fall? Going back to those holdings, those top positions, I'm not sure why this one would fall. Originally, I was thinking industrials. If we kind of look at this index, aerospace and defense, industrials, marine transportation, machinery, logistics, commercial services and supplies. I'm not sure why this one would fall so much. Uh, as far as I really just haven't heard much to think that this one would fall all that much. But that in mind, it has come down closer to that 82 point twice in the past roughly 9 months. So maybe it's going to do that again. I think I it's more likely that it will hang out in the 96 range and maybe bounce back up, continuing on with that uptrend. And that's just based on the fact that it's hit that point one, two, maybe three-ish times. We'll just round it to three because these 2 points, yeah, kind of got close, but it didn't come as close as the other two times. So we'll mark these 2 points as a half, and so three in total, we'll say. And right now, here's another point where it's near that point. I think it's fair for me to think that I'll at least it's worth considering buying at least maybe one or two shares of this. If it continues to fall, I think our next point of interest would be 82. Uh, Not saying that I'll wait for that point. I think if it does uh, break through that 96 point that we marked out, I might add another share at like 90 because who knows if it'll actually fall down to that 82 point. If it continues to fall, gets close to say 86 or 84, maybe I'll add another one or two, and that'll kind of complete the uh, position that I want in this one today. And then over time, we'll continue to track it and maybe add to it as just time goes on. But right now, that kind of seems like it's at a decent point for me that I'd be interested in buying this. Of course, we will track it as the weeks go on and see how it plays out. Um, but yeah, so not much. I don't think it's worth adding anything. I think it was definitely overvalued for a good solid close to a year. and now it's kind of come back to reality, but it's still kind of above what I think is a fair price. Um, yeah, we'll just kind of see how it plays out. But right now, I definitely have interest in buying this one. In the after hours, it's gone up a tiny bit, but nothing crazy. It's still on the upper end, so ideally, I would like this one to come back close to 82 before actually like building out a full position. But that said, in the near term, this is a decent time to buy, and I probably will. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this one. I think yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any comments or just any insights on this one that maybe I didn't touch on, because I know I didn't really go into much detail outside of what we discussed, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I'd be happy to read that. And otherwise, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.